brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Mary Miller Insurance, and the Nathan Dean Agency. And now to the play-by-play action of Rockmart High School girls softball.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Rockmart High School Lady Jacket softball right here at Lady Jacket softball field. Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, bring you all the action between your number one ranked AA Lady Jackets versus the Chattooga Lady Indians today in Region 7 AA softball action. As this week, Tuesday, the AJC come out with their new rankings, and Rockmart jumped up from number 4 to number 1 with their great weekend in the LFO tournament.
Very well deserved, and but we can't take that at heart. We got to keep pushing forward. This is a huge event for us tonight. Even though they come off of a loss against our Murchie, they're looking for a win, so we need to make sure we play well tonight.
Lady Jackets come into the game 9-0 overall, 4-0 in region play, and the Lady Indians of Chattooga come in 4-1 overall, 1-1 in region play, with their loss 3-0 to our Murchie on Tuesday, and Rockmart defeated Model 13-0 on Tuesday. So Rockmart keeping it going. As over the weekend they played number 3 in 4A Marist, number 9 in 3A Ringgold. Marist was 4A, Ringgold 3A, number 9. And they played Dade County last Thursday, who came in number 7 in 2A, but have since dropped out of the top 10 with the new rankings.
Yeah, and we're trying to get this game started a little bit earlier today, Jeff. It looks like it's a beautiful day outside and good day for softball.
It is. I don't believe it's near as hot as it was Tuesday. It was about 93 degrees, and it's about 88 today. And we got a nice little breeze coming from the behind us. And as usual, you're in the shade. I'm about to be in the shade here before long with the concession stand and be right behind us. But the Lady Jackets come in scoring 9 runs a game, giving up 2.5 runs a game, and the Lady Indians 5.4 runs a game and allowing 4 runs a game. So the Lady Jackets team average of 380 with a 490 on-base percentage and a team ERA of 2.43. So we're going to take a 2-minute break while the national anthem is being played, and we'll be right back.
Four Seasons Landscaping. This company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
In 1903, the first automobile to cross the United States was fitted with B.F. Goodrich tires, and 114 years later, we're still giving you the freedom to drive where you want to go. Between August 23rd and September 12th, get a $50 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new B.F. Goodrich passenger or light truck tires.
McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
cbfgoodrichtires.com/promo for details. Offer expires 9/12/17. Void where prohibited.
Looking for a new quality zero-turn mower? The Bobcat CRZ gives you professional mowing performance with a residential price tag, starting at just $39.99. And backed by our 5-year or 500-hour Mow with Confidence limited warranty, the CRZ will let you get the job done fast and done right. Built with the legendary Bobcat quality of cut, durability, and ease of ownership. See your Bobcat Mowers dealer today and mow like a pro.
All-Star Power Equipment, 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-7176.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, Lady Jacket softball as they take on the Lady Indians of Chattooga in this Region 7 AA matchup. Rockmart 4-0 in region play, Chattooga 1-1. And Robert, last year Chattooga handed the Lady Jackets their only loss in region play, and that was at Chattooga, after a very tough 9-inning loss to Cedartown the day before. So Lady Jackets looking to exact a little bit of a revenge on the Lady Indians today.
Yeah, I remember that last year, and, that was tough on these girls. I'm sure they haven't forgotten it. And plus, they're undefeated right now. And the only way you can stay undefeated is if you keep winning. So we got to do one game at a time, one inning at a time, and just keep hitting the ball.
Yeah, Coach Luke reminded his ladies yesterday that they had found out that in the AJC softball rankings then the Lady Jackets had moved up to number 1, and he just reminded them that hard work got them there, and they need to continue working hard to remain there. So him and these young ladies definitely have the right frame of mind going into this game today.
Right, and you realize, who do you shoot for every year? Whoever's at number 1, you go for them. So they've got everybody in the state of Georgia in 2A gunning for these girls. So they've got to really give their best effort all the time, and things will be good.
Yeah, and being the defending region champs, that was nothing new to them, as they knew everybody in the region is going to be coming at them. But now, even into the playoffs, if they're going to be ranked this high, they're going to have everybody coming in here, no matter who it is, then they're going to be coming after them.
Well, here comes the first pitch. I'm excited.
Yeah, Emily Lovelace in the circle once again today, the junior. She comes in with the Lady Jackets with a 2.43 ERA on the year, and Emily Lovelace, her ERA just under 2, as she delivers strike 1 to Hannah Thrasher, the pitcher for the Lady Indians.
She's kind of crouching the plate a little bit, and that was a beautiful pitch on the inside corner.
The 0-1 pitch from Lovelace. There's a ground ball, 2-hopper to Kelsey Elrod at shortstop. She makes the throw to Carly Graham at first for the first out of the inning. So 2 pitches from Lovelace, both strikes, and we got our first out. As we mentioned, Emily Lovelace, the junior in the circle, Taylor Camp, the senior, her battery mate behind the plate. First base sophomore Carly Graham, second base sophomore Anna Lewis, the senior at shortstop making that first play, Kelsey Elrod, and the junior third baseman, Emily Malding. Second pitch to Zaya Underwood is low and inside for ball 1. And in the outfield, we have today the sophomore Kenzie Jones in left, the junior Cambry Stanley in center, and the sophomore right fielder Emma Evans.
They all look like they're ready to play, so that's good.
There's a hard hit past the third base coach for the Lady Indians, foul by Underwood. And that pitch was inside, and she yanked it foul. So as we said, the Lady Jackets come in with a team average of 380, and going into Friday, their team average was just barely over 300. So you see what at the end of the weekend it was at 351, and then after Tuesday's game, it's now at 380.
Great. Nice block by Camp.
Change up by Lovelace, a little bit short of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Underwood. 1 out here in the top of the first. The 2-1 pitch coming inside. There's a fly ball out to left field. Kenzie Jones camps under it and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
You know, Kenzie did a good job there. She ran back, got under where the ball was coming, and took a step forward to catch it. That was perfect play right there.
Left fielder Sydney Marshall stepping in now for the Lady Indians. All right, here we go.
So we just need 1 more right now to get in there and bat.
And the first pitch from Lovelace, there's a changeup and floats across just under the knees for ball 1.
I didn't think it was going to make it there, but all of a sudden it kept going up, and wow.
Yeah, just a little bit under the knees. The next pitch, inside off the hands, the ground ball to Malding. She makes the play, throws over to Graham for the third out of the inning. So Emily Lovelace with a 3-up, 3-down top of the first, and we're scoreless after half an inning.
Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Polk County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection. That's Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 770-684-1488.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Welcome back to Rockmart High School. The Lady Jackets coming to bat here in the bottom of the first, and If you're just tuning in, it's 5:31. We got started about 5 minutes early at 5:25, and the Lady Jackets, Emily Lovelace, 3 up, 3 down with 2 ground balls and a fly out to left field in the top of the first. And now the Lady Jackets coming to bat. The junior center fielder, Cambry Stanley, stepping up, leading the team in hitting with a .619 average, a .714 on-base percentage, 13 run scores, and 14 stolen bases on the year.
714 on-base percentage. I mean, that's a guaranteed third every time. That's great.
And real quick, before the national anthem, the Lady Jackets with a .490 on-base percentage as a team.
Wow. That means you're almost on base half the time.
So
that's great.
First pitch swung on and missed by Cambry Stanley, a little bit low and away. And the 0-1 pitch, and there's a ground ball to the first baseman. And she dives to first base and just does get the speedy Stanley, as she had to make a diving catch to her right. And then she dove to first, and looks like she landed on top of the bag, and Cambry may have stepped on her bare hand.
That's a guarantee to show she was out. That's how close it was. She stepped right on her hand, got her hand down just in time, but I hope she's okay.
So they're in the dugout having to wrap her up. Blood rule, making sure they take care of that. So real quick, going through a couple other things, the Lady Jackets, .380 average on the year, .490 on-base percentage, as we said earlier. Team ERA is a 2.43, but even more important than that, the walks and hits per inning is a 1.25. That means they're allowing one base runner an inning, so just over one base runner an inning. And the Lady Jackets fielding has been great as well. Through 9 games, they've only made 11 errors.
That's great. Well, we're back. She's put a Band-Aid on it. She's out there playing. So good job for the first baseman for Chattooga.
And the Thrasher, the Lady Indians pitcher, throws a changeup to Elrod, and she swings and misses that, and then comes right back with a low pitch away, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's another changeup, swung on and missed, 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the senior shortstop, Kelsey Elrod. This time, ball bounces in the left-handed batter's box for ball 2, as they tried to go way away that time with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, and I sped it up, too, so she got something to try to swing at, and she held off.
And if they go with that same sequence, you should see another changeup right here. And it's not. It's a ball on the outside corner. It's a line down the right field line, about 6 feet foul. But if you're Kelsey Elrod, you're probably sitting there looking for that changeup and then fighting everything else off right now.
I agree. That's what she did right there.
Swing and a miss on 2 changeups in this at-bat. And there is the changeup, and it bounced off the plate, and it's actually a foul ball, as she just barely got a piece of that.
Here we go again.
2-2 pitch. There's one. A hard hit past the shortstop into center field, and Kelsey Elrod's on with a 1-out single.
That was a nice second bounce that popped up a little bit high over her glove and made it to the outfield. She hit the ball hard.
That brings up the junior, Emily Lovelace. .571 average on the year, leads the team with 12 RBIs.
Yeah, let's see if she can batter around here, because down on deck we got Shazam. I told her I nicknamed her that too, and she's all excited.
First pitch to Lovelace, foul ball right back into the screen behind her. So, and as Caroline's on deck, Caroline Connering on deck, she's a designated player today. She's hitting for the second baseman, Anna Lewis. No balls, 1 strike now to Lovelace. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Kelsey Elrod standing on first base. That pitch low and away. Elrod takes off to second, and she slides in with a stolen base. And so ball to Lovelace and a stolen base for Elrod, and Lady Jackets yet to be caught stealing this year.
And a base hit right now will put us on the board early in the first.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. The 1-1 pitch inside to Lovelace, and she hits it foul down to Coach Lou. And Coach Luke fields that cleanly, and that's the first one I've seen fielded cleanly this year by him.
Well, he worked on it over the weekend, I heard, and messed up a little bit the other day. But
now 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch way off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Lovelace, and Elrod with a huge lead all the way out to the shortstop.
Yeah, she was waiting to see if she'd throw it.
Well, and if they throw behind her on that, she's just going to take off and she can walk into third. Change up to Lovelace, fouled off once again. Coach Luke 2 in a row now. He's on a roll.
Being really patient right there, too. She held off, swinging early, and just fouled that ball and live another day. So
2 balls, 2 strikes, and you see Lovelace in the middle of the box off the plate. There's another one. Ground ball out to the second baseman. Funky spin, bounces off her knee into center field, and Elrod comes in to score the first run of the game as Emily Lovelace with an error on the second baseman.
Yeah, she had her glove way high in the air and it just popped off to the side. So, hey, now who's up, Jeff? Who is
the designated player, sophomore, Caroline Conrad.
Damn.
Lovelace going to stay in and run for herself. Caroline hits one down the first base line, and the first baseman, Hosmer, picks it up, steps on the bag, but that allows Lovelace to get down to second.
That wasn't her pitch, but she hit it down the right side, moved, advanced her runner to second, so now a base hit scores another. So
now we're going to see a courtesy runner for the pitcher, as Carly Graham, the sophomore first baseman, is going to step in for the Lady Jackets.
You think he left her out there on purpose, or?
Sometimes he does, and now that she's in scoring position, he's going to put in number 9, Alexis Teams, the freshman.
Definitely don't want her to slide and get hurt or anything, or so.
And Emily has good speed. She's stolen 4 or 5 bags on the year herself without being caught. So, but now we have 2 outs, runner in scoring position, and one of the Achilles heel for these Lady Jackets is big 2-out hits with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, see what we can do.
There's a pitch, strike 1 right on the inside corner to Carly Graham. And if you look, the difference where Lovelace was standing and where Carly's standing, Carly's a little bit closer. That pitch, a little bit low right down the middle, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Graham. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Lady Jackets already with a run on the board.
Graham can take care of this ball right here.
1-1 changeup, swung on and missed at a good changeup that Thrasher has today.
Yeah, that was a really good. She tried to hold the bat there and she couldn't. That was a great changeup.
So now 1 ball, 2 strikes on Carly Graham. Alexis Teams on second with good speed. There's a rise ball, and Carly did not chase out of the zone. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Alexis Teams on second. Anything in the grass, and she has such good speed she can score. 2-2 pitch. Another changeup, ground ball out to short. The Teams cuts in front, and the shortstop, Beach, makes the throw to Hosmer at first for the 3rd out of the inning. But your Lady Jackets scratch with 1 here in the bottom of the first. At the end of 1, Lady Jackets lead 1-0.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Top of the second inning, Lady Indians coming to bat. 4-5-6 for the Lady Indians as the first baseman, Abby Hosmer, is going to step to the plate. Getting her finger doctored up a little bit more where Cambry stepped on it after making she made a diving play to her right to get the ball and then had to dive to first just to get the out, and Cambry stepped on her hand as she
Typically, you would have plenty of time to just turn around and tag the bag, but not when you get Cameron Stanley chasing after the base.
And we talked about how the Lady Jackets on base percentage of .490, and the biggest part of it is the Lady Jackets have 50 walks on the year through 9 games and only 19 strikeouts. So anytime you have more walks, and that's walks and hit by pitch than I put together there.
Right.
So you've got 50 walks, and I think they actually have 40 walks and 10 hit by pitch and only 19 strikeouts. But to go along with that, the pitching side, the pitchers have 28 strikeouts and have only allowed 20 walks. So they're averaging just barely over 2 walks a game and making, just about 1 error a game, 2 walks a game. That's only 3 free base runners per game, and that's part of the reason why the Lady Jackets are 9-0 coming in here today.
Oh, most definitely. That's a great stat. I mean, these girls are keeping improving on it, and you never know what could happen. So here we go. We're going to get started.
Abby Hosmer, the first baseman, stepping in now. Emily Lovelace in the circle. She takes her sign from senior catcher Taylor Camp. That first ball misses low and inside for ball 1. Emily Lovelace, the junior, the leader of this pitching staff, as Coach Luke has 6 girls that he could go to at any point in time. The 1-0 pitch, called strike. Felt high right on the inside corner.
Well, they have a rule here like they do baseball where you're supposed to keep 1 foot in, or no?
No, they do not have that rule in baseball does.
All right.
1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a line drive right back up the middle to Cambry Stanley for the first hit of the game for the Lady Indians.
She was looking for that pitch right there, and she found it and drilled it right over her head to center field.
Second baseman Rose Jones stepping in now. And the pitch from Lovelace, high and away for ball 1. Rose Jones, the second baseman, the batter for the Lady Indians. Hosmer, the runner at first. Nobody out here, top of the second.
Be nice to turn double play. I don't know if we've done it this year, have we?
We have.
Okay.
And there's a ball that misses just off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. We actually had one in the Coosa game where Macy McNabb allowed a leadoff walk. The next batter hit a ground ball to Anna Lewis. She tagged the runner through on the first for a double play. And the next pitch fouled off right over the first base side of the net, or of the netting here behind us. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
All right, so putting the ball back in play, so getting ready to go here.
The 2-1 pitch from Lovelace. And there's one on the inside corner, hit down the left field line. Kenzie Jones drifts over to the line and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And the runner, Hosmer, as she was halfway, has to retreat back to first base.
Once again, great job fielding that ball, tracking it, and then throwing it in quickly to cut off. That stops people from running. That's a great job.
Yeah, and you see a little bit of why Kenzie's out there, because she has really good speed, and she got over to the line pretty quickly and really camped under the ball. Had to reach over to catch it, but made a good play there for the first out. There's a bunt by the shortstop, Veach, and fielded by Maulding, and throws to Graham at first for the second out of the inning. So a sacrifice bunt by Veach gets Hosmer over to second.
Let's see what I like what we did there. After she got her out, she threw it to second to see if she could catch a runner off guard. She throw it right away. You never know if they're off base or not. She hesitated there, but still, they're going to make them know that we're looking to get them out.
Yeah, if she makes that turn too quick, good job by Kelsey Elrod being there to receive that throw. So 2 outs now in the top of the second. And Taylor Williams, the catcher, now for the Lady Indians, takes a called strike.
Well, they've got a runner in scoring position, but we're really fast in the outfield. I'm sure they'll come up throwing if it hits there. But
fast and good arms.
Yeah, let's see if she can strike her out here right there.
The 0-1 pitch from Lovelace. There's a pop-up down the third base line, Emily Maulding in foul territory. She catches that, puts it away. So Lovelace gives up 1 hit, but that runner's left on at second, After 1.5, the Lady Jackets lead 1-0.
Four Seasons Landscaping, this company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Between prying the kids out of bed and bribing your 6-year-old to brush her teeth, you could say the morning routine can be a bit chaotic. But with Michelin tires, you can enjoy a little peace of mind on the way to school. And from August 23rd to September 17th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
See michelinman.com/promo for details. Offer expires 9/17/17. Void where prohibited.
Bottom of the second, Lady Jackets coming to bat. Taylor Camp, Emily Malding, and Kinsey Jones stepping to the plate for the Lady Jackets. 1-0 lead as Kelsey Elrod singles, steals second, and then comes in on a hard hit ball to the second baseman. Had some weird spin as it looked like Loveless hit it off the end of the bat, and it bounced off the second baseman's knee out into center field and allows Elrod to score easily.
Yeah, sure did. It was a weird spin, like you said. But we gotta put more than one run on this board.
Taylor Camp, the senior catcher, left-handed batter up at the plate, and she fouls that outside pitch off for strike one.
She tried to pull back, but hit off the end of the bat. Here we go again.
Thrasher with a pitch right down the middle, hit deep into center
field. Going.
And that bounces off the center fielder's glove, and Taylor Camp has to stop at first.
It came out of her glove, hit Lacey Heron, number 2, on the fence, about halfway there. So that close from being out of here.
And Taylor Camp, not sure what happened. Coach Luke hollered at her a little bit. I don't think she was hustling.
She wasn't running. She was watching the ball.
So, and
you don't do that for Coach Luke.
No. Casey Gable is going to be the courtesy runner for the catcher. So Casey Gable, the courtesy runner for the catcher today, and Alexis Teams, the courtesy runner for the pitcher. And that brings up the Lady Jackets' third leading hitter, Emily Malding, hitting .545 on the year.
Right.
And she's in the 7-hole. Pitch taken high and away for ball one. Casey Gable with good speed at first.
These girls have gotten taller over the years.
Malding squares the bunt and fouls it straight back.
She had them fooled too, boy. They were not ready for a bunt.
So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Malding. And when we were here Tuesday, just missed her first career home run for the Lady Jacket softball team. That pitch taken knee-high right down the middle for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Malding. And from our vantage point here, it looked like it was a fair ball, but the umpire saw it a little differently.
It's all what the umpire sees.
1-2, there's a line drive out to right field. She backs up. She makes a leaping catch as Casey Gable was halfway and has to retreat back to first. But a good play by the right fielder, Martin, for the Lady Indians, but a hard-hit ball for Malding.
Yeah, 2 hard-hit balls in a row out in the outfield, but right fielder came under that one, like you said. So we need a run right here.
Lady Jackets hitting the ball hard, and that brings up the sophomore left fielder, Kinsey Jones.
Done a great job in the field so far today.
Changeup hit hard right down the line. Just foul. It was fair until the bounce right before the bag.
We didn't fix that part of the field.
Yeah, Coach Luke does the lines here and does a good job, but that one needed a little bit of a curve in it.
Yeah, that was very close, but it was foul.
So 1 strike now on Jones as she went out and got a changeup. The 0-1 pitch from Thrasher. That's going to be a called strike, belt high right on the inside corner for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch from Thrasher. There's a ground ball fouled past Coach Owens in the first base coaching box.
That was to stay alive right there, because just to foul it off.
Yeah,
again.
She almost hit that one out of the catcher's glove.
Yeah. Now they're talking pitcher and catcher about, well, I wanted this sign. I'm sorry.
No balls, 2 strikes to Kenzie Jones. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. There's a pitch way off the plate that Jones lays off of. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Casey Gable standing on first, the courtesy runner for Taylor Camp, and got on by an error by the center fielder. And the 1-2 pitch, that's outside once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So good job by the sophomore laying off those outside pitches.
Yeah, she's making her throw some pitches.
The 2-2 pitch from Thrasher. That's a rise ball, then Jones hits it, and Gable touches the bag.
She drops
the second baseman drops the ball. Gable's going to go to third, as she was off with the pitch.
She would have been out if she would have caught the ball. Oh.
Wow, the Lady Jackets with a huge break.
That was a softball god looking out for us there.
So Casey Gable was off with the pitch and had rounded second, and it bounced off out of the second baseman Rose Jones' glove.
She must have thought we had 2 outs.
Well, I think she was stealing on the pitch. And that brings up the sophomore right fielder, Emma Evans, as the first pitch is a called strike. Kenzie Jones takes off for second, and she's in as the throw goes to third base trying to pick off Casey Gable.
Well, with 1 out in that error right there, we need to make him pay for it.
And there goes the line up the middle. Gable's going to score standing up, and here comes Kenzie Jones as she's going to score standing up. A 2-run single by Emma Evans to put the Lady Jackets up 3-0.
I just said we need to make them pay for that error, and they did right there on that pitch. Beautiful swing right up the middle past the pitcher.
Yeah, she hit a knuckleball right past the pitcher into center field. So 2 RBIs for Emma Evans, and that back to the top of the order for Cambry Stanley. Evans takes off to second as Stanley squared the bunt. Nobody covered second, and that's going to bring out the coach for the Lady Indians a little bit upset. But, Robert, let's go back to the fly ball at second. We didn't really get into that before Emma Evans hit the first pitch in the center field.
Yeah.
Gable was off with the pitch. So she didn't hear, then everybody was yelling, hey, you need to go back. She had actually rounded second. Then it bounced out of the second baseman's glove, and she took off to third. They tried to make a play on her there, so she was safe.
What that tells you is she didn't pick her coach up as she was running. But that's okay. Hey, it all worked out, and sometimes that's what you need.
Lady Jackets with a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Cambry Stanley, the leadoff batter at the plate. Emma Evans with a stolen base at second. And Jackets already with a crooked number up, and Cambry takes that ball low and away as a third baseman way up for the Lady Indians, but the shortstop's cheated over towards third and in. Next pitch, called strike right on the outside corner. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Cambry Stanley, and Emma Evans with the shortstop way over able to get a huge lead. And even if the second baseman's covering, they throw behind her, she can get to third. Next pitch, hard hit ball to the shortstop. She scoops it, makes the play, and throws Cambry out at first. And the only way she makes that play is being up in front of the baseline.
She's way up in front of the baseline. And a one hop, put the glove out there and catch. Good job for the shortstop.
And Emma Evans unable to advance on that play as it was hit right at the shortstop beach. And now Kelsey Elrod hits it hard. It's out to left field. And it's gone. The Lady Jackets' first home run of the year over the fence as Kelsey Elrod with a 2-run bomb here in the bottom of the third to put the Jackets up 5-1, 5-0.
You knew once it left the bat, that was gone. No foul, no nothing. It was over the people sitting out there in left field. Beautiful shot.
And here in the 10th game of the year, that's the Lady Jackets' first home run over the fence. Emma Evans has an inside the Parker from Saturday morning. Then she hit one down, the left-handed batter hit one down the left field line, got past the left fielder into the corner, and with her speed made it all the way around. So now a 4 spot here in the bottom of the second 2 outs, and Emily Lovelace stepping to the plate. That pitch fell high right on the outside corner.
Makes you feel so good to bat after somebody like that. They just hit that, it pumps you up. Let's see if she can stroke the ball hard and get on base.
And a 0-1 pitch. Knee high on the outside corner for strike 2. So 0-2 to Emily Lovelace. Way outside. That pitch misses off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Lovelace. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And now you can hear that Lady Jacket dugout. They're pumped up now. And a changeup is hard to center. And the center fielder makes a shoestring catch as she's coming in. But Lovelace really sat back on that changeup and hit it hard. At the end of 2, the Lady Jackets lead 5-0.
Looking for a new quality zero-turn mower? The Bobcat CRZ gives you professional mowing performance with a residential price tag, starting at just $39.99. And backed by our 5-year or 500-hour Mow with Confidence limited warranty, the CRZ will let you get the job done fast and done right. Built with the legendary Bobcat quality of cut, durability, and ease of ownership. See your Bobcat Mowers dealer today and mow like a pro.
All-Star Power Equipment, 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-7176.
Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Polk County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection. That's Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 770-684-1488.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, Lady Jacket softball as they just put up a 4 spot here in the bottom of the second with a 2-run shot by Kelsey Elrod, line drive over the 4-foot fence in left field. And when it left the bat, there was no doubt about it.
3 seconds, it was gone. 3 seconds.
Then Emily Lovelace sat back on a changeup and hit a hard hit line drive to center field. And center fielder come up, made a shoestring catch to clear it out. But Lady Jackets, Hannah Thrasher not fooling anybody with that changeup anymore. The third baseman, Alex Mitchell, steps up. Hits the first pitch out to left field. A little blooper in front of Kenzie Jones, and she's unable to come up with. Plays it on 1 hop, and Mitchell on with a leadoff single.
She kind of had a rope on that. Just kind of went up in the air and came straight down real quick. It looked like it was going out farther than it did.
Right fielder J.C. Martin stepping in now. Mitchell's on first. The first pitch from Lovelace. Martin squares the bunt. Maulding fields it, throws it down the right field line. Emma Evans right there to back it up. But Mitchell's going to round second and go to third on the throwing error by Emily Maulding. And Lewis was there to cover, but the throw was low and away.
If you're going to make a mistake, you got to have the players in position, and that's exactly what we did. So no harm, no foul there. Even though we're on third base over there, they did a good job.
So now runners first and third as Mitchell moves up on the error. Nobody out, and that brings up the leadoff batter, Hannah Thrasher. First pitch misses high and away, ball 1. So right after the Lady Jackets put a 4 spot up, Lady Indians come right back, runners first and third, nobody out here in the top of the third.
You just kind of strike these 3 out.
Next pitch, line drive over Elrod's head into left center. Cambry Stanley comes over and makes the play. And that's going to bring in Mitchell. And now Lady Indians with runners first and second, nobody out. And Coach Luke's going to call time and go out and talk to his junior pitcher. Kind of settle things down.
Yeah, that overthrow, they on such a high from the home run. And that overthrow right there kind of got them out of whack. So he'll get them back in where they need to be.
So all he say, Lovelace comes in. She's got a 5-0 lead. She's throwing strikes. Mitchell hits the first pitch, a little looper over the third baseman's head into left field for a single. Then an error on the sacrifice bunt, and Then another little looper over the shortstop's head. Nobody really hit the ball hard for the Lady Indians, just out of the reach of the Lady Jackets.
Correct.
It's going to bring up the center fielder, Zaya Underwood. Runners first and second. Lady Indians put one on the board. They get one back here. 5-1. Lady Jackets lead in the third. First pitch high and away. Ball 1 to Underwood. I'll tell you, one of the keys I see to Lady Jackets defense, you see Anna Lewis every time the ball coming back to the pitcher. She's right over at second in case that ball gets away.
And that's what you're supposed to do. That's great.
There's a fly ball. Emma Evans playing in. She makes the call, puts it away for the first out of the inning, and the runners for the Lady Indians have to hold up. All right? So there's one out. Runners still at first and second, and the left fielder, Sydney Marshall, coming to the plate for the Lady Indians.
They've got one run. That's not really hurting us right now. We need to get out of this inning right now. No more runs.
Lovelace takes her sign from Camp, and that pitch hits right on the plate. Camp blocks it, but it gets just up the third base line and allows the runners to move up on the wild pitch.
That takes the infield fly on a play, and now they got to get them out. So.
One ball, no strikes to Marshall. There's a line drive back to Lovelace. She gloves it, but both runners not far enough to get the double play, but 2 outs now in the top of the third.
That was just in her reach because, wow.
Abby Hosmer, the first baseman, stepping to the plate. Her last at bat had a line drive single back up the middle. A little bit of a delay here. Kenzie Jones has to go retrieve a ball on the field down the left field line. So she throws that out. She's back in her spot. Lovelace getting her sign from Taylor Camp, and Hosmer's going to call time as Lovelace and Camp not able to get together with the pitch there.
Still have one more right now, girls. They look like they're supposed to, and we'll get out of this inning.
That pitch missed low and away for ball 1.
It was closer than you think, but Camp moved way out there, so didn't give the umpire. You know, when you're out there, he's not going to give you that call.
Yeah, she moved way out, and Taylor being a left-handed catcher as well, she actually had to reach back across her body to make that catch. There's one inside, and Hosmer hits down the third base line, foul, and it rolls out to Kenzie Jones in left field. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the third, and 2 on for the Lady Indians. Lovelace trying to get out of this inning. So Coach Luke talking to the home plate umpire here. And I believe I heard something about the dugout calling out location to the batter.
Yeah.
So as the pitch is coming in, they're yelling whether it's in or out. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Hosmer. 2 outs, 2 on for the Lady Indians, top of the third inning. Lovelace put the pitch, and that changeup got right in front of the plate. Good stop that time by Taylor Camp. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Hosmer.
Giving a sign, she calls time again, and
Lovelace has her sign from Camp, the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch inside again on Hosmer, and she fouls it off just off the fencing in front of the Lady Jacket third base dugout. So now we're full of 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on for the Lady Indians. Lovelace with the pitch, and there's a fly ball out to center field. Cambry Stanley drifts back. He puts that away, and Lovelace gets out of the inning, only giving up the 1 run after she had runners first and second, nobody out, and a great job of getting away. After 2.5, Lady Jackets now lead 5-1.
In 1903, the first automobile to cross the United States was fitted with B.F. Goodrich tires, and 114 years later, we're still giving you the freedom to drive where you want to go. Between August 23rd and September 12th, get a $50 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new B.F. Goodrich passenger or light truck tires.
McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
See bfgoodrichtires.com/promo for details. Offer expires 9/12/17. Void where prohibited.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinettes starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline. Lady Jackets lead 5-1 in the bottom of the third. And Robert, something we were talking about right here at the in between innings, as Hannah Thrasher, the pitcher for the Lady Indians, she had to run the bases that whole time, and she was on base just about that entire inning. She was the third batter. She got the single to score the run, but she had to stay on base for those 3 outs to be recorded.
Yeah, that definitely takes a little bit out of you, but we've quieted their dugout now. Now we need to get our dugout up, and who's batting, Jeff?
So Caroline Conran, the sophomore designated player, coming up, also known as.
Well, I'm going to wait until she does her wonderful thing she's going to do.
Caroline takes called strike right at the belt.
She's been playing very well, and I don't want to add pressure to her.
Pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Conran. The 1-1 pitch, changeup, floats across just a little bit low, possibly outside as well. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Conran. And Caroline did a good job sitting back on that changeup.
Yeah, she sure did.
2-1 pitch. That was high and outside. She fouls it off into the netting right here in front of us. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Conran, the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the third for the Lady Jackets. The 2-2 pitch going away. There's a ground ball. First baseman Hosmer gets by her into right field, and Conran's going to have a leadoff single.
Just like that. Shazam. She's on first base. That's what I was looking for.
So, and now Coach Luke looking at his lineup, and let's see what he's going to do. He's probably going to bring in a pinch runner for Caroline Conran.
Not yet.
Correct, not yet. He's going to let Caroline run as Carly Graham steps in, the sophomore first baseman, and she watches that changeup float across for ball 1.
Carly Graham's got a lot of power, too.
Yes, she does.
You want to put nothing by her.
The 1-0 pitch. Called strike. Ooh, that pitch about at the letters, called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Graham.
She's got 2 more. That wasn't her pitch. She'll be all right. Now, hit this one.
And she does. Out to right field, there's a fly ball, and the right fielder shades her eyes from the sun and makes that catch for the first out of the inning.
That ball got held up and gave her plenty of time to get underneath it and make the catch.
So 1 ball or 1 out here in the bottom of the third, and the left-handed hitting senior catcher Taylor Camp stepping to the plate. And Taylor hit one deep to left center, and an error made by the center fielder, her last at bat, and swings and misses at a changeup from Thrasher. And the 0-1 pitch, that's low and away. Conran takes off on the wild pitch. It bounces off the screen right back to the catcher. The throw to second. Conran's in safe.
Closer than I like it to have been. The ball really came back quick. And now she's on second, 1 out.
That's going to be a wild pitch on Thrasher. And the changeup out rolls out to second. Jones makes the play, throws to Hosmer at first for the second out, but that gets Conran over to third. So even though Camp got out, it's a productive out as we got the runner over to third. And that brings up Emily Maulding with 2 outs. And that pitch misses inside for ball 1. Maulding flied out to right field on a line drive. Her last at bat, and she hit it hard. Next pitch, low and inside, ball 2.
We're getting ready to hit right now, so.
Yeah, you got Conring on third. And Maulding's really been hot here lately. And you got the sophomore Kenzie Jones on deck. The 2-0 pitch from Thrasher. That pitch misses outside. 3 balls, no strike.
And Jeff, are all these stats of these girls online where these other coaches can see them?
No, they are not.
Good.
There's a 3-0 pitch to Maulding. That pitch right down the middle, just above the knee for called strike 1. So I have all the stats in front of me on Game Changer, but they are not. You can link them from Game Changer to Max Preps, but they do not. There's a shot right back up the middle past the left foot of Thrasher into center field, and Maulding delivers a 2-out single to score Conring.
It actually hit the side of her foot, but barely. Thank goodness, because that was a shot.
So Maulding with a big 2-out single scores for Conring from third, and now the Lady Jackets lead 6-1, and Kenzie Jones steps up to the plate for the Lady Jackets. And she takes called strike 1 right down the middle at the knees.
Yeah. He's going to have them running here, I think. We're going to get him off to the races with 2 outs. See if we can make something happen.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup. Called a ball. Must have missed a little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jones. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Emily Maulding on first. Lady Jackets lead 6-1. Next pitch, there's a ground ball out to second. High hopper to Jones. She catches it, tosses to the shortstop, Veach, for the 3rd out of the inning. But a nice hit by Jones, but Rose Jones for the Lady Indians right there to make the play. At the end of 3, your Lady Jackets lead 6-1.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Back at Rockmart High School, Lady Jackets lead 6-1. Going to the top of the 4th, Rose Jones is going to be the leadoff batter for the Lady Indians as Lady Indians got 1 in the top of the 3rd, and then Lady Jackets come back with a big 2-out hit from Emily Maulding to get that run back. So still with a 5-run lead. Emily Lovelace with the first pitch to Jones, and a little bit of a deep move that time by Camp. But it was ball 1 missed away. She leaned in, and you heard the dugout say inside, and then the ball went outside.
Yeah.
There's a high pitch, 2-hopper to Emily Maulding. She fields it, throws inside the line, but Carly Graham with the catch for the 1st out of the inning.
Nice job there. Okay, here's the Ask Jeff question of the day.
Uh-oh.
You know, we had the bullpen the other day that Miss Tanya Sharp was nice enough to repeat twice for us.
Yeah, thanks to that. This is her unplugged section.
Yeah, but we're going to get right after this batter right here. I'm going to ask Jeff Sharp.
Graceland Veach, the shortstop, steps in, and she takes called strike right on the inside corner.
It's going to be the new segment of How Sharp Are You?
Depends on which day it is.
You know a lot of things, Jeff.
The 0-1 pitch coming inside again. There's a fly ball. Cambry Stanley drifts over to left center. Camps under that high fly ball and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, you can dig that. Nice catch. Okay, Jeff. Why do we play on a diamond?
Why do we play on a diamond? Well, Robert, first pitch from Emily Lovelace, a changeup high and away to the catcher, Taylor Williams. But I would say if you're looking at behind home plate, looking out towards the entire field, the bases are in the shape of a diamond, which is a square actually turned sideways.
And see, I see that, but I mean, I was wondering if that's really the answer. And I've always heard it called baseball or softball diamond, and that would make sense. But we're going to have this Tanya Sharp look that up just to make sure.
Emily Lovelace with a called strike, and then a rise ball as Williams fouls it over the third base dugout of the Lady Jackets. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now to Williams.
We're going to get one more right here, get out of this inning, and get some more runs on that board.
Yeah, and in between innings we were talking, through 3 innings, Hannah Thrasher for the Lady Indians had thrown 63 pitches, and Emily Lovelace for the Lady Jackets had only thrown 31. Next pitch, a rise ball, fouled off as Williams didn't mean to go, but fouled it off straight back into the netting. So Thrasher thrown twice as many pitches as Thrasher has through 3.
That's amazing.
The 1-2 pitch, and there's a line drive foul down the third baseline as another rise ball, and that one got in on the hands of Williams.
Do you hear that, Jeff? I hear knuckleheads calling me. Salad bar is ready to go.
Yes,
so,
it is. 7:30 tonight is the coaches show at Knuckleheads with Coach Biff Parsons, and we're also going to have Coach Blaylock from the cross-country team joining them tonight.
That's good.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lovelace gets her sign from camp. Changeup floats in, and that's going to be a little pop fly as Kelsey Elrod drifts into the hole and for the 3rd out of the inning. So at the end of 3.5, your Lady Jackets lead 6-1.
Four Seasons Landscaping, this company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Between prying the kids out of bed and bribing your 6-year-old to brush her teeth, you could say the morning routine can be a bit chaotic. But with Michelin tires, you can enjoy a little peace of mind on the way to school. And from August 23rd to September 17th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
See michelinman.com/promo for details. Offer expires 9/17/17. Void where prohibited.
Back at Rockmart High School, the Lady Jackets lead 6-1 going to the bottom of the 4th as new pitcher Rose Jones comes in for the Lady Indians. And in a new segment we just started Tuesday, Robert Corline, how sharp are you? And we now have Tanya Sharp's Unplugged segment as she gives us the definition of why baseball and softball is played on a diamond.
Why the baseball field is called a diamond. To the discriminating viewer, the baseball field is not really a diamond at all, but a square turned 45 degrees. If you really want to get technical, a rhombus. From the umpire's vantage point, directly behind home plate, the field does in fact appear to be a geometric diamond. However, if you were to compare the baseball quarter circle diamond to the one that sits in a wedding ring, viewed from the side, the fine-cut gem resembles the shape of a baseball field. It's a matter of perspective, and after all, baseball square just doesn't sound quite right.
So there we go. Thank you, ma'am. The Tanya Sharp Unplugged segment of today's broadcast.
And just feel,
how sharp are you?
Feel free to give diamonds as often as you feel led.
Yes, ma'am. So Emma Evans leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th. She takes 3 straight balls from a new pitcher for the Lady Indians, Rose Jones. Then a hard strike, and then ball 4 to the sophomore right fielder, Emma Evans, with good speed on it first now.
That's what we needed. Now you're starting off with your leadoff batter, but I want to tell you, thank you to Tanya Sharp. You can tell she is educated. And, Jeff, you and I both have married way above our heads.
Yes, sir, we have. Amber Stanley stepping to the plate, and she squares the bunt. She takes a called strike, but Emma Evans with another stolen base on the day.
It just ain't happening. She's too fast.
So, as we mentioned, Rose Jones moves from second to the pitching circle. Hannah Thrasher goes to third, and Alex Mitchell goes from third to second. So those changes for the Lady Indians. The 0-1 pitch, that ball floats in high to Cambry Stanley for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Cambry as Emma Evans is on second for the Lady Jackets and threatening once again with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the fourth.
And for the record, I don't look these questions up before. I just make them up as they come right here.
Ground ball, first baseman Hosmer. She goes in the hole and makes the play. And there's no way she's getting Cambry Stanley on that one as Hosmer had to go too far from the bag to make that play.
Cambry said, "You ain't getting me this time."
And that moves Emma Evans over to third and brings up Kelsey Elrod, 2 for 2 on the day. A single up past the shortstop and then a line drive home run to left field in the second inning.
A shot.
First pitch is a called strike right on the outside corner. Cambry Stanley takes off to second, and then the catcher throws down to third trying to pick off Emma Evans. But Stanley in at second, Evans still on third, and Elrod with an 0-1 count. And there's another hard hit down the left field line over the third baseman's head. The throw's coming to the plate, off line, and Cambry Stanley scores, and just behind Emma Evans. So nobody out, 2-run double or single for Kelsey Elrod that she moved up to second on the throw to the plate.
She is on fire. You talked the other day about how she had a slow start. Forget that. There's no more slow start. She's on fire.
And that's out here. Center field. Center fielder Underwood backs up. She reaches up and it's gone. Emily Lovelace with her first home run of the year and the second of the day for the Lady Jackets to put them up 9-1.
It is contagious. There's home runs everywhere. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. I mean, there's going to be one more. Who wants it?
So the first pitch to Emily Lovelace, she puts it over right in between the Mary York, Liz Clark signs, just beside the big wall in center field. And Robert, that pitching change for the Lady Indians definitely hasn't worked here.
No, it didn't, and I'm surprised we didn't get unplugged on that one. But, somebody didn't jump around back there and unplug us. But, that was a great shot. You knew he was gone from the time he left the bat once again.
Lady Jackets up now 9-1 here in the bottom of the fourth, and Caroline Conring stepping to the plate. First pitch misses just inside off the plate to Conring.
Inside.
So we thought the Lady Jackets dugout was loud after the Elrod home run. It's really loud now, up 9-1.
It is. That's great.
Next pitch is low and inside to Conring. And there's a hard hit, right, one hopper to the third baseman Thrasher, and she throws over to first to Hosmer for the first out of the inning. But another hard hit ball off of Rose Jones.
That's the thing. You're going to get some base hits by hitting that ball that hard. I mean, and she's hitting it down. She's not swinging for the fence. So, great hard hit just got thrown out.
Sophomore first baseman Carly Graham stepping to the plate. Carly 0 for 2 on the day, a fly out to right field and a ground ball to short. She takes that pitch low, ball one.
She's keeping that pitch low. She's not bringing it up no more. Because she knows what happens when you do.
Yeah, and pretty much everybody in this, there's a line drive over the third baseman's head out to left field and a base hit for Carly Graham. So another hit for the Lady Jackets. That brings up the senior catcher, Taylor Camp. And we're going to have a pinch runner this time for Carly Graham. It's going to be number 9, Alexis Teams, is going to go in as a pinch runner. So that's going to be a substitute. And then I'm sure when we go back in, Carly Graham will go back in at first base as Alexis Teams with a lot of speed, but she's an outfielder.
Yes.
So senior catcher Taylor Camp stepping up, and she hit one deep to left center, her first at bat. Then the center fielder dropped right at the fence and then grounded out to second to move a runner over into scoring position. One out here in the bottom of the fourth, and there's a hard hit ball to the second baseman. Hits off her glove, and the team's round second, and she's caught right in the middle, and she dives back in. Not sure what she's doing there, but a hard hit ball, and you saw the curve on that ball out to the second base.
Well, what helped there is she's still on the base. So the second baseman started to go toward the bag, and she couldn't get back to get the ball. But, yeah, they were playing a little chicken right there for a minute. And
Alexis rounded the bag and was only about 3 steps off, and the second baseman's got the ball looking at her. Well, she takes about 3 more steps towards third, daring her, and a hard-hit ball. Maulding hits it to Thrasher. She catches it, steps on her bag at third for the second out of the inning, but another hard-hit ball is a two-hopper. Thrasher gloves it at third for the second out of the inning.
Well, that's another reason why, too, you get them in the game right now to learn this stuff and see where you're at and what you need to work on. So she could have been out right there at second very easily, but it's 9-1.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter, Kelsey Moats. Kelsey Moats is going to hit for Kenzie Jones. So the senior stepping in to hit for the sophomore. 9-1 lead, bottom of the fourth. Lady Jackets with another crooked number here with 3 in the bottom half of the fourth. Runners first and second. Taylor Camp, the catcher, is at second, and Emily Maulding at first, and that pitch misses low and inside the Moats. So, and this is one player that Coach Luke, he's giving her an at-bat in this 9-1 game. He's trying to get her going to have for her senior year.
Sure, but of course.
And now we're going to see the courtesy runner, Casey Gable, going out for Taylor Camp. So Taylor's going to come in, get her a little drink of water, get her catcher's equipment on, and be ready to go play the field. There's a hard hit ball past the glove of Thrasher into left field. Gable rounds third, coming in to score. The throw comes into third, and that ball was crushed by Kelsey Moats.
One bounce right past the third base, couldn't get the glove down, and wow. One thing the Jackets are doing, they are murdering the ball.
So Emily Maulding moves up to second. Kelsey Moats on first, and Emma Evans steps to the plate. Emma has a walk and a single to center field in her 2 plate appearances. And there's a changeup down the left field line that's going to be fouled just out of reach as the third baseman, Hannah Thrasher, goes over to the fence to try and make a play. So Jackets now with a 4 spot here in the bottom of the fourth. They lead 10-1. Pitch comes in, a hard hit ball to shortstop. She backhands it, and that's an error on the shortstop. And Maulding comes in to score, and Kelsey Moats never slows up and slides into third safely. So the error on the shortstop beach allows another run, and Emma Evans standing on second with all that speed.
Well, that's those hard hits again. I mean, they're having trouble filtering these because they're hitting the ball hard. I mean, and now here comes Speedy Gonzalez up.
Cambry Stanley 1 for 3 on the day with a single her last at bat. And Lady Jack is up 12-1 now, and still with 2 runners in scoring position. So the hard ground ball to the shortstop, Veach, plates another run as Maulding scores. Moats never slows up as the ball trickled out in the center field, and Emma Evans goes to second. And now 2 outs. Cambry Stanley up. That pitch is low and goes back to the screen, but Moats very wisely stays at third as that ball bounced back towards the catcher.
Yeah, she got to it very quick. So, you got a 12-1 lead. You don't have to have that run. Smart play.
So in late and GHSA game shortening procedures, 1 more run and this game's over. It's 12-1. 12 after 4 is our run rule. But I'm sure now that I said something that won't happen.
Thank you, there.
Second ball delivered to Cambry Stanley, 2-0 count. 2 outs. And that ball called strike on the inside corner to Cambry Stanley.
There you are, digging yourself a hole again. You got to stop doing that.
Just informing everybody what that rule is. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Stanley. and there's a foul ball right straight back as she just missed that pitch.
The good thing is Stanley's due, so
yeah, she's hit 3 ground balls to the first baseman, and she had to dive to get. The first one in the first inning, dove back to the bag to get her. Couldn't get her in the last time at bat. And there's a fly ball down the first base line. That ball's fair, and that's going to score Kelsey Mose, and that's going to end the ball game as your Lady Jackets are going to win 13-1 in 4 innings as Chattooga comes in 4-1, 1-1 in region play, and your number 1 ranked Lady Jackets with a huge 13-1 offensive outburst here against the Lady Indians of Chattooga.
Unbelievable. Just a great offensive and a few mistakes on defense, but other than that, great game once again. I'm going to leave you, Jeff, and I'm going to head on over to Knuckleheads.
Well, and I was told last night to make sure on your way there you call Robin Haney and tell her what you want to eat, and she's going to have it ready for you when you get there.
I want a Big Mac.
You want a Big Mac. I don't think they serve those at Knuckleheads.
Well, you never know.
So, all right. I want to remind everybody at 7:30, Coach's Show live from Knuckleheads. We're going to come right back after a 2-minute break. After Coach Luke talks to the ladies out in the outfield, he's going to join us right here and talk about this 13-1 victory and his number 1 ranking in the 2A.
Y'all have a good night. From Robert Torrance.
So, 2-minute break, and we'll be right back.
In 1903, the first automobile to cross the United States was fitted with BF Goodrich tires, and 114 years later, we're still giving you the freedom to drive where you want to go. Between August 23rd and September 12th, get a $50 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new BF Goodrich passenger or light truck tires.
McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
See bfgoodrichtires.com/promo for details. Offer expires 9/12/17. Void where prohibited.
4 Seasons Landscaping, this company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's 4 Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Looking for a new quality zero-turn mower? The Bobcat CRZ gives you professional mowing performance with a residential price tag, starting at just $39.99. And backed by our 5-year or 500-hour Mow with Confidence limited warranty, the CRZ will let you get the job done fast and done right. Built with the legendary Bobcat quality of cut, durability, and ease of ownership. See your Bobcat Mowers dealer today and mow like a pro.
All-Star Power Equipment, 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-7176.
Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Polk County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection. That's Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 770-684-1488.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, as the Lady Jackets defeat the Lady Indians of Chattooga by a score of 13-1, and just a huge offensive display here at Lady Jackets softball field. Roberts left. He's on his way up to Knuckleheads to get him something to eat before the coaches show at 7:30, where they're going to have Coach Biff Parsons and Coach Michael Blaylock of the cross-country team and several members of the football and cross-country team there for the show tonight. So make sure you join everybody there. If you can, come on out and join us at Knuckleheads. I'm waiting on my iPad to update here so I can get some stats out to you. But Kelsey Elrod has 4 RBIs on the day, along with a 2-run home run to go with that. And Emily Lovelace also with a 2-run home run. So Lady Jackets' home run drought is now over. As we talked about that, they hit well over 20 home runs last year, and Emily Lovelace with 11 on the year, setting the school record as she goes in with her first home run of the year. So now the Lady Jackets officially with 3 home runs, as Emma Evans had an inside to Parker this past weekend up at the LFO tournament. So we're going to take another 1-minute break while I try and get some stats up right here. And then we'll be back. Coach Luke talking to the young ladies out in the left field, and we'll have him here shortly after that. So another 1-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Looking for a new quality zero-turn mower? The Bobcat CRZ gives you professional mowing performance with a residential price tag, starting at just $39.99. And backed by our 5-year or 500-hour Mow with Confidence limited warranty, the CRZ will let you get the job done fast and done right. Built with the legendary Bobcat quality of cut, durability, and ease of ownership. See your Bobcat Mowers dealer today and mow like a pro.
All-Star Power Equipment, 4186 Rome Highway, Aragon, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-7176.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp, now joined by Coach Steve Luke. And Coach Luke, Lady Indians with the only region loss for the Lady Jackets last year, and Lady Jackets come out in a big way today, scoring 1 in the first, 4 in the second, 1 in the third, and then a big 7 spot in the bottom of the fourth for a 13-1 victory.
All right. It was a great win. Girls were definitely focused for sure today. Man, we haven't been on the field in probably a week and 4 days with all the games we played last week. We played I don't even know what it was, 8 games in 6 days or 7 days. We've just been focusing on our swings. We know we can catch a ground ball and fly ball, and our pitchers have been getting their work in. And man, they were just so focused yesterday, just working on simple things. I mean, I think we complicated the swing a little bit at the end of the summer and earlier in the season, and we're just trying to keep it real simple. I mean, minimize our load and just get our hands the ball. And today, they were just zoned in. It was quite impressive.
One of the biggest keys that I saw today, we come in, we score 4 in the bottom of the second. We go right back out in the 4th inning, and Lovelace gives up 3 straight hits. They score a run, but then she leaves those 2. She's got runners, basically second and third, nobody out, and she shuts them down right there, and that really solidified the day for her and the Lady Jackets as we come in, got that 1 run back, and then a huge explosion in the 4th. When you went out to talk to her, basically just to calm her down, what did you say to get her back under control there? That she's throwing strikes, she's doing what you want to do, but maybe catching too much of the plate.
Well, I actually didn't go to calm her down. I actually kind of chewed her out a little bit because she knows the charts. She knows the pitch choices we're making. She had a 1-2 pitch there, drop ball she threw in the dirt. She knows better than that. That gave the runners in scoring position, second, third. There was a couple sequences there, just wasn't smart pitches. And that's what you got to do down the road. That's what you do in playoffs. That's what you got to do against teams that can really hit. And Chattooga, they made some good swings on us. And I believe, again, there was only 1 hit today that was a pitch she made that was a good pitch, and everything else was a miss. So that's what we're working on. We're working on pitching better. To me, it looks like I kind of got on to her too. I said, "It looks like you're just cruising. You're not throwing. I need you to throw," because they were turning on her fastball, and she made an adjustment. Got a nice play there, back to her. Just stuck her glove out and happened to be the right place. But she battled. We're just still working on some things. We'll figure out what we do next week. Try to use our bullpen a little bit more.
So, and you talked about being able to practice with them yesterday, working on some at-bats and whatever. Biggest change that I saw, and something that you and I have talked about several times, teams seem like they're starting to throw inside to us. it seemed like we didn't hit near as many off the handle today as what we have in the past.
No.
So I noticed several of the girls, Emily Lovelace included, they backed off the plate, and wow, what a day for Kelsey Elrod. 3 for 3, smoking the ball, hitting the ball hard.
You know, watching her swing in the cage, everything is just squared up. Everything is short. It's very simple. We've been working. She did chase a few changeups early in her first at bat and made an adjustment, but she's starting to get dialed in. I think she started probably 0 for 9 on the season and just really has caught fire. And she's a hard worker. I mean, you're going to go to battle. You want that kid on your side, and she's really turned it on.
Yeah, senior shortstop, leader of your team. I know one time over the weekend we heard her in the dugout, you know, kind of pumping everybody up, getting on to a couple. So, you know, that's what you want to see is your senior leadership. Next part, we talked about this, and as a coach, you know, this isn't really what you necessarily want to talk about, but week 2 rankings from the AJC come out. Lady Jackets jump up from number 4 to number 1. Of course, you know, as a coach, you know, we've worked hard to get there. You want to stay there, and you got to continue working hard. My first question is, have the Lady Jackets ever, I'll let you handle that real quick. Go put on the hook. Don't put the metal down. The metal got to stay up. So my question is, and Chris Lovelace and I were talking, have the Lady Jackets ever been ranked number 1 in softball?
My dad actually made a point about that at dinner the other day. I believe it was 2007. I can't remember. We were ranked number 1 for quite a while. I believe we won something like 20-something straight games, and then the playoffs were done a little bit different. It wasn't 3-game series. It was a sectional, and then we kind of fell apart. But, you know, we haven't been ranked this early. I mean, rankings are great. It's a number. We have a long road ahead of us. You know, I wouldn't say it was even a goal, but it's nice to be recognized by the state that we are an accomplished program. But every game, whether we have a target on our back already, we just got a bigger one. And you know, but this team's ready for it. We're ready for anything. They're hungry. They like to work. And that's why they're so excited to coach. And today was a day that they finally, to me, it's probably the first day that we really swung the bats as a group from 1 through 9. And that's where we're dangerous, is right there.
Without a doubt. And, you know, just a couple of stats then I looked up. You've got 8 players hitting in your starting lineup today that hit over 333. As a team, you come in hitting 380, and I know that's going to jump up after today. But an on-base percentage of 490, that is unheard of. In baseball, softball, it doesn't matter what you're playing. You've got an on-base percentage of 490. Half the time you're on base, and then not even to mention the speed that you have once you get on base. So these Lady Jackets are really working hard. You know, congratulations to you and your staff. Everybody doing a great job.
Well, we're going to get back to work and take one day at a time.
So next Monday at Bremen, got a JV game, then the varsity afterwards, and then we'll be right back here Tuesday as Gordon Central comes in. Another one live right here on WZOT, 5:30 start. So another region game as Rockmart goes to 10-0 overall, 5-0 in Region 7 AA, number 1 ranked team in the state. So got football game tomorrow. What's your plans for the weekend?
My kids have club soccer games in Chattooga, and we got a firework party to go to, and then a lot of stuff on Sunday. So it's never ending, but it is what it is. We appreciate all of our supporters out there and all the people listening, and you know, without them, this wouldn't be possible. So we appreciate them. So,
Coach Luke, thanks for being here. Great game today.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be right back here next Tuesday. We're going to take a 1-minute break, come back, and close things out. Get ready for the Coaches Show live from Knuckles Heads.
Four Seasons Landscaping, this company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
Between prying the kids out of bed and bribing your 6-year-old to brush her teeth, you could say the morning routine can be a bit chaotic. But with Michelin tires, you can enjoy a little peace of mind on the way to school. And from August 23rd to September 17th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
See michelinman.com/promo for details. Offer expires 9/17/17. Void where prohibited.
Back at Rockmart High School, Jeff Sharp has the Lady Jackets with a big 13-1 victory over the Chattooga Lady Indians. 10-0 overall on the year, 5-0 in region play, and number one ranking in the state in AA. And the first time since 2007 that the Lady Jackets have been ranked number one. Next week, on Monday, they will be going to Bremen. JV game at 4:30, and the varsity game shortly after that around 6 o'clock, 6:30. And then next Tuesday, Gordon Central comes in for a region game, 5:30. And we'll, right here on WZOT, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, bring you all the actions there. And then another region game at Thursday the 31st at Pepperell, as we have a 5 o'clock varsity game, JV afterwards. And the Lady Jackets, they can play well, hopefully have a weekend off. They'll have this weekend off, as they'll not practice tomorrow, as Rockmart and Piedmont, 5:30 from Cedartown High School, as they play in the border war, as it's been called. So join David Williams, Mark Lumpkin, and Michael Gravitt. Pregame show at 5:15. Kickoff at 5:30 from Cedartown High School. And don't forget tonight, 7:30, live from Knuckleheads. Coach Biff Parsons, Coach Michael Blaylock with the cross-country team is going to be on at Knuckleheads for the Coaches Show, brought to you by All-Star Motors. And join Robert Torline, Mark Lumpkin, and probably a host of others down at Knuckleheads. So for Jeff Sharp and Robert Torline, our time is up. We thank you for yours.
You have been listening to all the action of Rockmart High School girls softball here on WZOT 101.9 FM, 1220 AM. Sponsored by John Purser Allstate, Mary Miller Insurance, and the Nathan Dean Agency. Be sure to catch the action of all of Rockmart High School sports here on WZOT.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Between prying the kids out of bed, packing lunches, feeding the dog, supergluing broken science projects back together, scarfing down cold half-eaten oatmeal, bribing your 6-year-old to brush your teeth, and tracking down misplaced homework, backpacks, shoes, and car keys, you could say the morning routine can be a bit chaotic. But with Michelin tires, you can enjoy a little peace of mind knowing that the trip to school will be a smooth one. And from August 23rd to September 17th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires. So you'll have even more reason to pull out of the driveway with confidence, all while listening to the soundtrack of the latest animated princess musical.
We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
See michelinman.com/promo for details. Offer expires 9/17/17. Void where prohibited.
Four Seasons Landscaping, this company has been in business for 20 years and takes pride in their work. If you have an upcoming project, give Tyson or Rodney a call at 770-778-4347. That's Four Seasons Landscaping. Let these guys make your landscaping project a reality.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including